Hello guys, my name is Galina and I'm an English teacher, and I'd like to talk about my experience a little bit. Well, first of all, I've been teaching English for more than 10 years and I've been working with adults mostly. The courses I've taught are general English, business English. I've been preparing my students for different international exams such as IELTS, TOEFL, CAE, CPE. I've also been preparing my students for SAT, which is the popular test for entering American universities and colleges. Some of my students wanted to immigrate, so I've been preparing them to survive abroad. That's why I've taught them my own courses, which are courses for travelers, as well as the Express Grammar course. And the course books I use are published by Oxford and Cambridge University Press, such as English File, the third edition, New English File, New Total English, New Market Leader for business purposes, Business Benchmark, Face-to-Face Cutting Edge, Roundup, Solutions, and I use my own materials which I developed during the course. Also, I create educational programs which are tailored to my students' needs. Now, the structure of the lesson is as follows. The first 5% of the lesson is devoted to checking your homework. 90% of the lesson is devoted to learning new topic, practicing, and doing different activities during the lesson. I'll talk about them a little bit later. And the last 5% of my lesson is devoted to revision. We revise everything we studied previously during this lesson. It's really important. Now, what I do during my lessons. I believe that simply following course books is boring. Well, of course you can do different exercises and that's gonna be useful, but why not to make it useful and fun? So I make my lessons as entertaining and effective as possible. During my lessons, we'll listen to songs, we play different games which expand your vocabulary as well as increase your fluency and accuracy. Also, my students watch different movies, TV series, they read adapted and non-adapted literature. And they also learn new phrases, slang phrases, phrasal verbs, because these things are really important to learn as the language evolves all the time. And I make my students apply this knowledge immediately at the lesson, and then I make them practice with foreigners, which is also really helpful, so that they could overcome their language barrier effectively. Also, I organize different events for those students who live in Moscow and who I can meet. So as you see, there are lots of different effective ways to learn English, and that's what I do with my students. So I'm looking forward to seeing you at my lessons. Bye!